Hi everyone. Having a bad credit score is not the end of the world, and improving your credit is achievable. Today we're going to go over how to improve your credit or your credit score. My name is Maria Hamill, and I am the Learning Programs Coordinator here at Veterans Upward Bound of Grand Valley State University. If you have any questions or want to chat about workshops or have any suggestions for me, please feel free to email me. My email is here on the screen. All right, so today we're going to go over what is a credit score, what influences a credit score, and how to rebuild your credit/credit score. So first of all, what is a credit score? According to the consumerfinance.gov, credit score is a prediction of your credit behavior, such as how likely you are to pay a loan back on time based on information from your credit reports. So why even is a credit score important? So lenders use a credit score when you're going to apply for a loan. Possibly prospective employers may look at your credit score. In their book, prospective employers may use a credit score to determine if they believe you're responsible or trustworthy. In addition, landlords may look at your credit score as well before letting you rent from them. Again, they use this in their book to determine if you are responsible or trustworthy when it comes to paying back loans or money on time. I also want to point out that there are two different types of reporting groups in which your credit score may fall into. So there is the exceptional, very good, good, fair, and poor section of a credit score. And this is determined on a range of the score. So, for example, an exceptional score may be anywhere from 800 or 780 to 850. That would be considered an exceptional credit score. There are two different ways that a credit score is determined through FICO and VantageScore. I'm not going to get into the weeds of how that's determined or why there's two of them, etc. It's not really important for today's presentation. But just know that there are two different ways that a credit score is determined, and the main takeaway here is that there's 5 different sections in which a credit score can be ranked. So exceptional through poor. So just some FYI. There are many factors that influence a credit score. The first one being your bill paying history. So do you pay your bills on time? Are you late paying your bills? How late are you on paying your bills? And just how that looks in an overall grand scheme of things. Another factor that influences your credit score is your current unpaid debt. Do you have multiple different debts open, maybe student loans, credit cards, car payments, things like that? So the number and the type of loans you have. In addition, how long have you had the loan accounts open for? Are they pretty small period of time? Have you had them for years or months? That's something that also influences a score. Another option or another influence is how much of your available credit are you using. So maybe when it comes to credit cards, are you maxing out at that $5,000 limit frequently? Are you not really using too much of your credit or current open credit? Maybe you're only using like $500 a month. So that influences the score, good or bad. Do you currently have new applications for credit or multiple different new credit cards? And last influence would be, has any of your debt been sent to collections, foreclosure, bankruptcy, and how long ago did that happen? So as I mentioned earlier, it is possible to improve your credit with hard work and determination. So we're going to go through some options that can help you improve your credit over time. So first one is making sure you make your payments on time. This can be done through setting a budget and sticking to that budget. Avoid making any impulse purchases on items that you do not need frequently. And making sure that you prioritize paying your bills on time every month. And by doing so, you'll see a quick increase in your credit score. Another option to improve your credit is asking for a higher credit limit. I know this seems super backwards. However, when it comes to asking for a higher credit limit, the overall use of the credit limit will go down, therefore increasing your credit score. I do want to mention this option is not for everyone though. If you have a low credit score currently, it may be hard to get approved for a higher credit limit through your lender. Also, if you have a hard time with credit spending, increasing your credit limit may cause you to spend more. So just some things to keep in mind, what works best for you. Next option to improve your credit is paying off collections first. Any kind of collections that you have, you want to make sure that you're paying those off first. Having collections on your credit or on your account is a credit reporting red flag for credit lenders. This therefore can lower your credit score. So paying off your collections first can help increase your credit score quickly. Lastly, using a credit builder loan or secured credit cards. Both these options are low risk for the lender because it includes collateral if you default on your payments. You just want to make sure that you're making your payments on time every month so we do not lose that collateral. And I know it's hard to know who to trust when it comes to credit repair companies, as we just mentioned before, because you're often hearing in the news that people are getting scammed by said companies. So you're looking to improve your credit, and you don't want any hiccups in that process. So today I'm going to mention some red flags when it comes to shopping for credit repair companies that you want to look out for. So first red flag is that a company pressures you to pay for services up front. According to the Federal Credit Repair Organizations Act, it is illegal for companies to request pay for services up front. So if anyone asks this from you, know it is illegal and they're looking to scam you and not help rebuild your credit. Next red flag is that a company states they can remove negative information from your credit report. This is also illegal, and it is impossible to remove any negative information from your credit report. No one can remove negative information, and it's just not possible. So this is a lie and a scam. If a company refuses to explain their rights to you, they're also likely looking to scam you. It's fishy if a company doesn't want to explain any rights to you as a credit consumer. And I'd be super wary and look out for another company to work with if someone is refusing to explain rights. And last red flag today is a company threatens you to not contact any credit reporting agencies. Again, also fishy if a company doesn't want you to contact any credit reporting agencies directly. This is likely due to the fact that the credit repair company is not reputable and they don't want the credit reporting organizations to know that they're doing business. So I know it seems a little scary and I'm throwing out a lot of red flags at you here, but there are good companies out there. Just make sure that you're doing your research and you're using common sense when it comes to the red flags I talked about. If you're seeing any of them, I would move on to the next credit repair company. Thank you for attending this workshop today. I hope you learned something new about credit and how to improve your credit. If you have any questions on the topic that we discussed today or want to talk to us more and get more resources through Veterans Upward Bound, please feel free to reach out to us. Our email, phone number, and website is here on the screen. Thank you, and I hope you attend the next workshop.